We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Steven Matz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. An impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Rojas leads off first with 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2.
Batting full, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Brian Anderson. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Right side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Caleb Smith gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Ahmed.
Now here's the pitch. To short. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the second baseman.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Scott is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Standing in, J.D. Davis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. 0-1 the count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. In the dirt here. The 0-1 offering. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
A pause and the 0-2, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Settling in now, Harold Ramirez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Ramirez.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line, but speared on a hop. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. And that'll make it first and second now on a costly play there.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The count now at 2-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Caleb Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. As a look, now the pitch.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Second and third, two away. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. 1-2. Here it is. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez is there, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Steven Matz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Scott is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, John Birdie. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
John Birdie.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Rosario brings it in. And a Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with one down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold.
Now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. He's set. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The set and the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. From the stretch, the 1-2.
2-2.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Jake Marisnick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Jake.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marisnick.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. On down to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Lewin Diaz, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Diaz.
Here's the pitch. Diaz, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Connor Scott.
Now at the plate, Connor Scott. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, J.D. Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Third baseman, J.D.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Popped up. Smith moving to his left makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows You got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Michael Conforto. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Scott is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We're through 4, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Change up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Go ahead. That's today.
The pitch. Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The batter, the pitcher, Steven.
Standing in now, Steven Matz. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Diaz is there, and he'll bring this one in. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The right fielder.
Riding in once again, Jake Marisnick. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit at third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewin Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's low. That's the ball.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
3 balls, 1
Here's the
strike.
game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Connor Scott.
So striding forward now, Connor Scott. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Marlins leave all three. Score remains deadlocked at 1. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Davis is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. There's one relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Monte Harrison is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Monte Harrison.
Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
One there. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in, John Birdie. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3-1 the count now. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Down the first baseline. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's not.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Hit out towards second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's in.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three runs already home here. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in, Lewin Diaz. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Marlins strike for three on the three-run home run. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 Miami. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Cano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnick in the dirt, and now let's see. And no advance, it's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number two.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Conley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 3. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Cervelli.
He's set. Here it comes. Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 25.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. So striding in, Connor Scott. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike. Wilson is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Connor Scott has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Joyce, a native Floridian. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. In his career, Joyce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Behind the runner to second. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Stepping up to the plate, John Birdie. And their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Foul ball.
Comes set. The 0-1. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Chopped up the line to first. The 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead it 5-3. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Stanton.
Leading off the inning, J.D. Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Ooh-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Liner in there for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and we are tied again. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
The center fielder, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Stanek is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Eliezer Hernandez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Wilson Ramos will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. the stretch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone! And that two-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. So a two-run shot to left center as they've taken a two-run lead. Here's your one to Cespedes. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way, but they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. This one is launched. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they open up an 8-5 lead. Brendan Kinsler answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 20, Brendan Kinsler. The right fielder, number 16.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ahmed Rosario. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead it 8-5. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Edwin Diaz.
New inning set to get underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. To the plate now, Harold Ramirez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Lewin Diaz, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Anderson rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they now trail by only 2.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's one.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Miami down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Metropolitans used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Justin Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs.